Mr. Speaker, I must say that I've really enjoyed the very lively debate, and really this is one of the things I miss since becoming foreign minister because of the enormous international commitments. So I am not able to be in the chamber as frequently as I would really wish. But I must say that today I have enjoyed the debate. Just to assure the Deputy Chief Whip that he can be certain that if President John Dramani Mahama starts or even attempts to charter ultra-luxury jets like his predecessor did, you will certainly hear my voice. Yes. You are not hearing my voice now because what I used to complain about is not happening. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It is not happening. President Mahama is flying commercial. Indeed, the amount of money, if you listen carefully to the analysis the finance minister has done, the Honorable Atufose contends that the expenditure item he has met at the finance ministry for President Akufo-Addo's chartered jets, it could have bought us a brand new jet. So you should be commending me, and you should actually be apologizing to the people of this country that we should have listened to the ranking member at the time. If President Akufo-Addo had listened to the Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, we would not have wasted resources as we have done. President Mahama has now put us on a prudent path where instead of just chartering and wasting taxpayer resources, he is rather going to engage in an investment that will serve the Ghana Armed Forces well. So please, don't score own goals. Don't score own goals. It's not in your interest. Mr. Speaker, on the matter of strike, the ranking member has raised issues with value for money. I want to assure the House that the strategic transition from rental to developing our own properties, we will ensure value for money. It will be done transparently. There will be absolute consciousness on making sure that every penny of taxpayer resources is properly accounted for. As we speak, Mr. Speaker, we have the unacceptable situation where we are spending $15 million every year on renting across the 72 countries where we have diplomatic presence. $15 million every year. That is not prudent use of taxpayer resources. That is why we are saying that instead of these rentals, it's just the same principle. Instead of chartering ultra-luxury jets and not owning the jet, you are now buying to own. That same principle, we are now going to own our own properties abroad so that we don't spend $15 million every year taking care of landlords. We are not going to do that. Now, Mr. Speaker, on the Accra International Conference Center, again, the records are here. Hansard will bear me out. I was opposed to demolishing the Accra International Conference Center. I was not opposed to renovation. What this budget, the 2026 budget, promises to do is renovation. The structural integrity report, which we have done by AESL, says that we can salvage the building. So we are going to renovate. We are not going to demolish. So check your records very well. We are not demolishing the Accra International Conference Center. We are renovating it. Again, you should be commending me. You didn't do a structural integrity, and yet you were proceeding to demolish. So this side of the House, again, has saved an important national asset for our country. We are not demolishing, we are renovating. And that is how you protect the public purse. That is value for money. Finally, Mr. Speaker, on passport administration reforms, I want to assure the entire nation that our passport reforms are working. Ghanaians are testifying. Now, when you pay the 30% reduced fee from 500 to 350, and I agree with Honorable Asafo-Adjei, you can see that he is confounded. How can you introduce modern ICAO compliant chip embedded passports, introduce e-tracking, introduce courier service, introduce delivery under 15 days, and yet we reduce it? That is why when Ghanaians say Abba in Papa Abba, this is what it means. So we are delivering better, we are delivering quality, and yet it is more affordable. It is cheaper than previously. So you can trust the Mahama administration. Finally, Mr. Speaker, on World Cup.
Honorable Minister,
on
please.
World Cup, this is very important. Mr. Speaker, I know you'll be happy to hear this. On the World Cup, the Foreign Ministry wishes to assure the nation that we are negotiating very good terms, where as members of parliament, all of you should be excited about this. Your constituents will have good representation at the World Cup. We will make sure that all Ghanaian soccer fans, regardless of political colorization, regardless of how you vote, regardless of which part of the country you come from, there will be full representation. We will make sure that Ghanaian soccer fans all over the country, irrespective of political persuasion, you have some good presence at the World Cup. And we are all watching the draw, looking forward to the draw on Friday, December 5th. And we hope that wherever Ghana is camped, we will put in place the needed consular arrangements to ensure that Ghanaian soccer fans are well protected. But I thank honorable members for the support, and you can count on us to continue to enhance the image of our country and to pursue a foreign policy arrangement which is in the best interest of our country. We shall always make sure the national interest is at the center of every decision we take in our foreign policy. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you. Mr. Speaker, as a ranking member of the committee, and this House being a House of record, Mr. Speaker, I thank you for the opportunity, Mr. Speaker, to set a few records straight in this report. Mr. Speaker, the minister has made reference to the Accra International Conference Center.
Honorable members, please.
The point I made, Mr. Speaker, which was corroborated by the Deputy Minority Chief Whip, was that the minister is on record to have said that if his government were to make any attempt to purchase a presidential jet, he will resign. That is the principle. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, the minister is also on record to have said that if his government chartered a presidential jet, Mr. Speaker, this House is a House of record. Mr. Speaker, the Vice President, Professor Jane Nana Opoku, chartered a presidential jet from London to Accra. The minister did not resign. Mr. Speaker, in addition, let me point out once again that the point that the Deputy Minority Chief Whip made, Mr. Speaker, was
Honorable members, at the conclusion of the debate, the question is all those in favor that motion listed 17 be adopted, say aye. All those against say no. Honorable members, the ayes have it. The motion is adopted. And that this honorable House has approved the sum of 1,696,321,803 Ghana cedis for the services for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for the year ending 31st December 2026. Honorable members, indulge me to suspend the House for 10 minutes.
You wanted to leave. I was here, but it's been called into another meeting with my leader. That is why my leader is not here. It's all about welfare matters. You have been very